Hello and welcome to this brief training video that is being created to help you as part of the Zenith sales team to understand what offering you can best bring to Zenith customers. This is a brief overview video of the case study for Merck West Point on the process simulation workshop done for them, the follow-up proposal generated for them, as well as the costings spreadsheet that was done internally. This should give you a good idea of the steps that the Zenith team who offered this solution to Merck went through and help you better in your own contact with Zenith customers. Let's first have a look at the project documents relating to this. This particular folder is on Merck West Point. It was for July 2010. In here we've got a proposal or a PowerPoint document. We've got our costings, our issue documents, proposal documents. We're going to first have a look at the PowerPoint that was given or shown to Merck in the consultancy on site, and that will give you a bit of an understanding of that. We went through with them a basic overview of the company, Zenith's approach to training development, and an overview of Zenith's learning solutions. Much of this material will be familiar with you, so I'm only going to focus on that which may be new. There is a white paper that you can refer to. That white paper gives some good information on Zenith's approach to learning and development. In it, there are some examples of how using a system that the customer has, faults and errors can be introduced to that system for the client's personnel to learn and gain greater expertise. During the presentation, we also referred the customer to the Zenith ROI calculator that helps understand the benefits that can come from having a system to train personnel to limit the both partial and full batch failures on that site. The on-site consultancy consisted of meeting with approximately 4 or 5 stakeholders and taking them through the benefits of the process solution that Zenith can offer, and then in detail identifying the key areas that they wished to simulate and show. If I show the consultancy report, you'll notice that for this particular consultancy session, it was important to document all of the stakeholders and the different sponsors, etc. Each consultancy session can follow a prescribed agenda, which I recommend is issued to the customer in advance. And then a document schedule or a desired rollout timeline was put together for this customer on this occasion across multiple sites, dealing with advanced e-learning, refresher e-learning, basic e-learning, and then repetition of those modules for different personnel across those sites in a look-ahead schedule. Each project will have assumptions and clarifications that need to be documented. There will be a document checklist, client action list, and the key outcome of the workshop itself, a spreadsheet identifying all of the recipes with easy, medium, hard faults that need to be identified and built into the simulation. This is where the real expertise of your automation engineers come in, and that's the kind of content that would be generated during a consultancy session. So that's the Excel spreadsheet summarizing the consultancy for training with this customer. The next area to show you of what was done for this case study is the proposal document. That proposal document was generated after the on-site consultancy to identify a proof of concept for process simulation e-learning. Has a number of sections: a development phase, the delivery via the Zenith Learning Management System, or LMS, the LMS model and costs, maintenance, vendor requirements, and the detailed costings and license agreement. Again, I would ask that you refer to this document after this video to go through this at your leisure. The key points to bring to your attention now are that you really want to convince the customer that by showing their personnel built-in problems in a safe environment will help those personnel get better at quickly resolving those issues, reducing call-out time, especially in during shift hours, and ultimately leading to a more efficient and profitable site. Zenith have developed a particular architecture that allows for that process control system to be securely housed in a qualified data center and accessed through Zenith's web portal using the Citrix technology. There is one word of caution. Be careful not to overcommit to the customer for concurrent users to access the system, since limitations exist within Delta V itself relating to the number of phases that can be run on one unit at a time. Therefore, if only one unit has been simulated, only one client individual can access that system and use it at one time. Otherwise, you encounter the natural limitation of the Delta V technology. You can also express to the client that it is possible to build those simulations in a different way that don't rely on using the Delta V technology, but that could be priced separately. The final area to show you are the consultancy costs, and again I would recommend you refer to this document after the video. You'll see there are a number of tabs. The first tab showing the costs to the customer. In this case, the proof of concept was $86,000, and once confirmed or approved, the customer would then pay for the next 12 months for licenses relating to Zenith's LMS, the admin account license, user access licenses, as well as Delta V licenses. We then gave the option for the customer to have an additional process simulated. If this is in the same building with the same code, that cost can be reduced because some of the simulation will have been done for the first proof of concept. There are some quite detailed costings relating to the engineering effort to develop that code in the first place. And finally, it's important to understand the license cost for the technology also, and ensure that there is a significant that significant cost is included in the costings, so that it is covered. That pretty much wraps up this first video. It's again a very rough, very quick overview of one particular case study where the process simulation offering was offered to Merck West Point. The client agreed to an on-site consultancy visit, and the documents that are in this case study give you a good understanding of that. Thanks for your time, and apologies in advance for any inconsistencies or frustrations when watching this video. Thank you.